I'm Jeff Hemmings. This is Brighton's Finest Radio Show, online, DAB and podcast, bringing the artist closer to you. You're actually from a little place called Todmorden, is that right? That's where you live?
Yeah, I am.
Tell us about that place. I've never even heard of it.
It's right on the border between Lancashire and Yorkshire. It's got all there, really. It's got a Morrison's and a pub, and that's about it.
And you're exploring places you've never really been to before, I imagine.
Yeah. Brighton was one of them, I guess. You're in Brighton, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Played there a few times this year, which was like the first time probably going there, which was nice. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
City.
Pretty.
Yeah. Nice.
So you were here for the Great Escape, weren't you, in May?
We were, yeah.
And I believe you played in a really tiny venue on the seafront called The Hideout.
Played in a few tiny venues, which was good.
Is that the first time you played the Great Escape?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Don't remember much of it, but it's good.
I think a lot of people are the same.
Yeah.
So you're coming back next month and you're playing in Brighton again, part of a little UK tour. I think the date in Brighton's sold out, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That's quite a small venue, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little venue, though. I know it really well, so it's a nice sounding room. So, have you been gigging much in the summer? Did you do any festivals?
Yeah, we played quite a few festivals. Went on tour with Dega. And we were on tour with Fat White Family as well. It's been everywhere, really. Been very busy.
What was it like being with Fat White Family?
How was it with Fat White Family?
Yeah.
Good. We're friends of ours. Yeah. It's always good to tour them.
Because it's nice to play to new people, isn't it? Because people are there to see the main band, really, aren't they? But you get to play in front of new crowds. And that's always good, isn't it?
Especially, it's nice playing for their crowd as well, because they're either going to hate it or love it.
Yeah.
So it tends to be good either way.
So, how long have you been together then as a band? How long have you been working Men's Club?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've just had a couple of tracks out. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you had
we have.
Bad Blood and Teeth.
Yeah.
Which is an outstanding song. I love that song.
Thank you very much.
Very, very cool.
Thank you.
Tell us about how you got into music. What was the inspirations? Any musical inspirations?
I started writing songs when I was about 4. First thing I remember hearing was probably David Bowie, my dad's car, and I thought, this is all right. And I started doing really impersonations of it, and that was how I got into music. Trying to write songs like David Bowie when I was 4 years old, failing.
Well, not surprising, really, is it? You're only 4.
No. No.
I bet he wasn't writing very good songs when he was 4.
No, still trying to write good songs now. It's still out doing it. Thing, isn't it?
Does it just come to you?
Yeah, I think I found recently the best time is sober in the morning, as soon as you wake up. Because I write and record at the same time, so it seems to be when I'm most together. If it surpasses midday, then it all gets a bit hazy.
So it just comes naturally to you?
Yeah, I think so. It's when I feel most alive, probably about 8:30.
8:30 in the morning, that's quite early, isn't it?
8:30 in the morning, yeah.
Are you still at school?
I'm not. Got kicked out of one college and then dropped out of another. But I got one qualification, so I'm not totally clueless.
What was that in?
Songwriting.
Brilliant. Well, just stick with that. You don't need any other qualifications.
Nah, everything else.
Yeah. What sort of things inspire you? What kind of things inspire your songs, if anything?
Depression, life, how fucked up this world is. Yeah, how fucked up this country is in general, not just the politics.
Are you following the politics at the moment? Are you following Brexit?
What is there to follow? No one knows what's going on.
No.
Brexit, no one knows what's going on. No one knew what they were voting for. It was abhorrent.
Yeah.
Government's destroyed this country. They're killing people. That's what's not talked about. They're all too busy faffing over Brexit. People are dying from the cuts. It's like Slow Tie gets censored by the BBC for waving a severed head of Boris Johnson around. I wonder about how many people he's killed, how many people his government have killed. And that was just a joke. Do you know what I mean? I find it disgusting. I find the times we're living in disgusting. I find the fact that people and musicians are censored disgusting. That's what I think about the politics right now. I don't give a about it. I think they get far too much attention. They should be punished. They should be put in jail. They should face up to their actions. Bullshit. I think there's a lot of working class people that are told what to feel and told who to direct their anger to. And think I don't blame them really, because I don't think they're dumb, but I think the fact that politics has now become something that people weren't really bothered about before, but now have to be bothered about because they have to be angry or something. And there's a reason why people are hating, but they're hating on the wrong people. I think around my area, there's a lot of people that vote for the right people, and a lot of people that vote for the wrong people, but I don't enemize any of them because I think that there's a reason they're hating on those people, and it's because they've been indoctrinated by people at the top. There's a lot of people that vote for the far right, and half of them are horrible people, but half of them have been indoctrinated by propaganda. And I think around where I live, there is a lot of racism, a lot of hate crime. Actually, I don't want to say hate crime. I don't believe in hate crime. I think there's a lot of, not nice things said and not nice beliefs, but I understand where they get it from. And if you're just raised on that, then who's it to say you won't believe that? Do you know what I mean? I don't believe in anything. I don't believe what anyone says, because I don't think they believe what they say. That's why it's in such turmoil.
What about going back to the music then? I mean, a lot of people have been talking about you and the sort of bands that you evoke a little bit in the past. A lot of post-punk bands, people like The Fall. I don't know if that's fair enough, but also new bands like Parquet Courts. But you're so young. How did you? Were you listening to a lot of that old post-punk stuff?
It's funny because I never a lot of the comparisons that get made, I never sort of thought of. A lot of weird music I like, and a lot of dance music, really, Afrobeat. A lot of the stuff that was going on in Manchester in the 90s is good, but I was listening to that a long time ago from now, I guess. It's my early teens when I was sort of listening to that sort of music. But yeah, post-punk's good. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I guess it is quite post-punky what we do. But the more electronic side of things, there's a band called Boy Harsher who are really good. It's Suicide, they're a massive one for me.
Oh yeah, Suicide. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's kind of minimalist.
If anyone's going to give us an influence, that would be mine.
Yeah.
Because they were using the drum machines, and it's genius, that band. Genius. Very underrated. Well, if you look at I think when I hear bands like Me and Landings and Fat Lights, I always thought Suicide straight away.
Going back to the song Teeth, what's that about? Is there any theme behind that one?
It's about driving yourself mad, you going insane, being very depressed, wanting to kill yourself, or thinking that someone else is going to kill you. It's about insanity, really, and how dark you can go inside your own head. How dark you can take yourself to the extremity of it.
Do you see music as your kind of therapy, as it were? I see it as my kind of therapy. If I'm feeling a bit down.
I mean, I've gone to real therapy. See it as some sort of therapy.
Yeah.
See it as expression more than therapy. Yeah. say, it is therapeutic, or at least before the anger behind it is. When you can release your anger in music, it's good. Saves you doing terrible things sometimes.
Can you tell me about the new lineup at all, or is that under wraps?
Yeah, we've just played a few shows. Played first 4 shows this month for the new lineup. We've got Mairead from the Moonlanders. He's played with the Moonlanders, the Fat White Family,
right,
on guitar. We've got Rob, who plays in Baba Naga and Drenge, on guitar and keys as well. Lost 2 members. Lost Jake, and Julie's doing her own thing. Different, but
yeah.
I think in some ways it's better.
How is it different, do you think?
It's more electronic. I think it's a bit weirder. It's good.
It's all pretty exciting, isn't it?
Nice to be thinking on my feet.